we think we know Will, but do we really? Right?
Right.
Right? Like we think he'll do one thing, but like I wanted him to just like feel like familiar, but a little unfamiliar. Like, do I know this person? You know what I mean? And so that's kind of was my goal coming into this season.
Jabari, amazing job on this show, man. You do such a phenomenal job of Will and making this role really your own. Will really starts to explore LA outside of Bel-Air, reconnecting with who he was before he moved in with his aunt and uncle. What were you excited to dig into this season with this side of Will?
Man, I was just excited to go deeper into like who he is and who he is outside of the gates of Bel-Air. He's really making his own narrative, right? Which is so important for the development of this character. And I'm super excited to just like dive deep into that and peel back the layers of who he thinks he is. Because, like he doesn't like authority. And so like someone telling him like, that you're supposed to be this or act this way. And so like, I think we're going to see him go far left this season.
Will and Carlton have come such a long way from season 1. Can you talk about the evolution of their relationship and how we see it progress in season 2?
Yeah, I mean, I think at the end of season 1, we've seen how they have learned to love each other, like these two entities from like two like vastly different like backgrounds and like upbringings, right? And I think in season 2 we really get to see the camaraderie between Carlton and Will, which is why I love the original. Like it's like they couldn't be more different, but they love each other for it and they accept each other. And I feel like that's such an important message that we need to see nowadays. Just that acceptance and that belonging.
This season we put a lot of emphasis and focus on Will playing basketball, and because that was what he was good at in West Philly. So talk to me about his new mentor, Doc Hightower, and how Will's relationship with him progresses this season, because Uncle Phil is super uncomfortable with it.
Yeah, he is. Well, Uncle Phil broke Will's trust, right? And so like Will is looking for that father figure elsewhere, right? Outside of Bel-Air, and he finds Doc, who's this dope recruiter, and he wants to bring that dog out in Will, and Will wants that brought out of him, you know what I mean? And so like that's what's super exciting about Doc's character to Will. And it reminds him of home, right? It reminds him of like how he used to be, right? It reminds him that like it's okay to be this way, right? Or one way, and Bel-Air they try to suppress him a little bit, I feel. And so Will is excited about his new relationship with Doc, but Uncle Phil is not.
Yep. Well, like last season, you guys really moved me with you and Marlon Wayans, who played Lou, Will's father. Are we done with Lou's story?
We're never done with Lou's story. Lou's always there. Lou's always going to be there. He's always going to be looming over. He's a shadow. He's a shadow of Will, and that loss and that it will be felt for sure.
Right.
All of Will's decisions,
Last season, Will kept some pretty important information from Lisa. How do we see their relationship play out this season? And what can you tell us about Jackie?
Will's going through a lot right now, right? He's going through a lot, and he hasn't seen Lisa in a while now, and they kind of left on bad terms. And like, I think Will has gotten to the point where he's like, look, I don't want to do this. I care about you, but I'm going through a lot right now. And I think I jumped into this too soon. And so he leaves that behind, but Jackie comes out of nowhere, right? And like, Will isn't looking for love, but like love kind of finds him, and he's enthralled in this, and she's connected to Doc in a way that's very specific. And so he's like, wow, this could be something that I'm excited to explore. And I think people are going to love that little love triangle that's going to happen,
Jabari, you have blown me away playing this role. You're an amazing actor. What did you want to bring to Will season 2 that wasn't necessarily on the page? Man,
I just wanted to bring just deeper layers. Like, who is this kid? You know what I mean? Like, we think we know Will, but do we really? Right. Right. Like, we think he'll do one thing, but like, I wanted him to just like feel like familiar, but a little unfamiliar. Like, do I know this person? You know what I mean? And so that's kind of was my goal coming into this season.
Well, you accomplished it, man. Tremendous job on this season and last season. It's an incredible show, and you're incredible in it, man. I thank you for your time.
Oh, thank you so much, bro. Great energy. Thank you.
I appreciate you. Thank you.